Well guys, there's my little project. I'm going to be working on the mirrors next. Here is the new mirrors that I purchased. And they are from Aftermarket Brock, since 1960 auto parts, made in Taiwan. I just happened to come across these the other day when I was doing some online shopping, and I had no intention of replacing the mirrors, but when I saw that they were reasonable, I thought I would give them a try. It was worth it for me just to give them a try. So here is a new power mirror, power fold. Got the turn signal in the bottom. They're heated. They appear to be just like the factory mirrors. How the motors will work, we have to find out. But they look just like a factory mirror. So we've got to take the door panel off to get to that other mirror, and I gotta find my Phillips screwdriver. Looks like that's the one that I don't have right now, huh? And 7mm screw gun. Oh, we need probably a pry tool. Universal non-marring tool. So this factory mirror is coming off, and we're going to replace it with that other mirror. Probably going to transfer this white panel over. Probably going to transfer this white panel over to the other mirror, the painted part, so that it looks factory. So this door panel has a screw right here. All door panels are different, similar but different. They all hide screws in certain areas. See, there is a notch right under here, an opening, but it feels like that panel's in there pretty good. Yeah, you got it. Get it started, and then kind of work it with your fingers. And I don't know if you heard that or not, but the door's just locked. So when you're working around a door, you should have the window rolled down so that you don't get locked out of your car by accident. Which I think I'll do that right now. Now, this door panel is supposed to slide up, lift up, and unlatch. Now, I think that this has a clip on this speaker grill. Been many years since I've had one of these apart. There's a little access notch right there. Ooh. Yeah, don't you love that sound? So that has to be, yep, just like that. That little clip slides into that notch. See that notch? And if you don't undo that, you're not going nowhere. You can lift all you want. And it won't. Splash shield / rain shield. Keep the water from coming in. Gotta gently remove it. And peel the sticky. We're almost there. But the wiring goes down. You know, a lot of these, the new ones, the wiring plugs right in at the mirror, which saves you a big hassle. Sometimes chasing the wiring is 75% of the job just to unplug the mirror. So there are the nuts that hold the mirror on, but we got to get to the connector. And where did they peel the connector? How far down did the connector go? There's the connector right there. All right. There we go. There we go. Let's see. 10 or 11. It's 11. It's 11. Let me get my other gun. We'll switch over to a ratchet. Let's see what we got. Yeah, guys, there is the factory mirror. in one piece. So you want to be careful not to drop these nuts down in the door there. It'll make life a little more complicated. And we don't need complicated, right? Well, you gotta watch out there. There's a little alignment dowel. A little alignment dowel that pinched that wire harness. There's always something that'll get you. You know? And then you drop the nut in there, and then you got a bad day. Now, I was watching that. See it right there? Almost got me. And what are the chances of that just happening to be in the way? What are the chances? It feels okay, looks okay. And we'll see if it's okay. Right? Okay. That little clip, metal clip, you got to get that out before you lift up. Now, like I said, all door panels are different. I do like the way they made these door panels versus the new ones. So you gotta feel back there and find your connectors and see where they go. They only go one way. Plug in your speakers, door switches. Make sure everything's plugged in before you set this down. Line up your door lock rod. Of course, these videos are just for information only. Everybody's scenario is going to be different. Now, I'm going to try this before I go any further. And I'm going to make sure I turn on the key. Just know if these, remember if these work without the key or with the key. So, mirror test. Let me see. Up, down, left, right. I think they have to be initialized. Now, that other mirror. Left, right, up, down. That works. So, blink your light. See if you can see that. So the puddle light works. Turn signal works. The mirrors work. Question is, does the power fold? Now, it may have a blown fuse from the other mirrors. Oh, look, power fold in after I clicked it out there at initialize. Now, it won't go out. Won't go out, but it will go in. So, I have to do some studying on that. It could be because the right side mirror is not working at all. So I can go ahead and put this door panel on permanently here. Okay, we still recording? Houston, we are still recording. All right. This and that. I don't like that. Now you got to be careful with old plastic, even new plastic, but see, you got four retainers, and sometimes these retainers get bent and they don't want to release. So you got to be very gentle with them. And even sometimes that's not enough. Okay, we got the top part. Top part is clear. We should be good to come up. And we are. All right. This is where we undo the, that's the speaker wire. Then we got to reach in here. This one doesn't have as many connectors because it's not a master window switch. Where is the release tab? There we are. There we are. Undo your mirror wire, same as on the other side. Undo your push pin. Take off your little shield here, weather shield. Watch this stud up here because it'll pinch your wire. And there's mirror number 2. Mirror number 2. Now remember, we still have to get the painted covers off of there. And these mirrors came with black paint to match covers. Nice that they came with the foam seal and everything like the factory. This one came with a pointed tip protector. Maybe the other one fell off when I was looking in the box. I didn't see it. That's a nice touch. Now these videos are for your information purposes only. I don't recommend components. I spend my hard-earned money and I work hard to try to make ends meet. So I try to be diligent with my purchases. And if I had money to spare, I would always buy, well, there's some components that I would always buy factory. Now there's a little hook in the top here that you got to hook in first. And it's, I don't know if I made it, if I could see it on there. See that little hook? That little hook has to go in beforehand. It goes before you line up your studs. I think it helps the assembly line people put these together. Now you should have somebody to hold that for you, and I should have rolled the window down before I walk around the car, because if I bump the car I could knock that mirror off of there and that wouldn't be a happy thing. But it's doable. See, now this mirror went in easier around that stud. Just make sure your wires are clear and you will be good to go. Get your nuts started on there so that you don't have to be concerned with the mirror falling off. And be careful you don't drop those down in the door. Now you could have a magnetic socket. I used to have one, I lost it. It was very handy. This door panel, I don't know if you can see it. It has fingers that go down in the door first. That gets you your alignment. And that's why the door has to drop before it can do what it needs to do. I know I live on a busy street, so I hope this audio comes out for you guys. Let me see, is this still recording? Yeah, still recording. Okay, catch your door lock rod. It's easier when the window's down. I should have done that, but I didn't. Still doable though. Got to get your hand in there behind the door panel and feed that through. And it helps if you're in the unlocked position, because that's the raised position. Feel down the bottom of the door, make sure you're in the slots. Push it in to the position and down at the same time. Make sure you're tight up here, because that goes into the belt strip that wipes on the window. We are flush down at the bottom. We're in at the top. We are in. Okay, so before well, might as well go ahead and put it together, but I'm gonna try it first. I like to try things first. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to fold them all in, because I believe that's the initialization where the motor comes in and locks, so that they both know where the closed position is. Okay, so yeah. You hear that snap, snap? They should both be initialized. Hopefully they make a pretty loud snap. Hopefully that's a good sound. So we push the button out, and there they go. Both mirrors are out into the lock position. Okay. And the puddle light. See, the puddle light is lit. So all I have left to do is put on these covers. Now, my wife said, she said to leave it black, because she said, but these are like a non-painted black, satin black. Now, the only thing I've had happen since I got these mirrors is one came with one of these tabs broken. Okay, so this is the driver's side. And she's okay to go with black. So I think we're gonna go with this. Cover. Slides into these slots. You got 4 slots. 2 at an angle and 2 horizontal. Two vertical and 2 horizontal. So it snaps into the front. And then let me turn that turn signal off. We're gonna do the leather wrapped steering wheel too. We got a cover for that. Maybe we do that today. Maybe we'll do that today. So let's see if I can snap this in with one go here. Sometimes you miss the fingers. Now, that feels like they're started. Click, click, click. There you go. She's got black mirrors now. She has black mirrors now. I'm thinking it looks pretty good.